Oh, now this is new. Now this looks like a whole wheat tortilla. So you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to take, Calco had chicken strips, chili spicy chicken strips. I'm going to make quesadillas. That's what I'll do with these. Yummy! So this is whole wheat flour tortillas that we got in our bag on Wednesday. So this is going to be our basis. We also got mozzarella. So I'll be using mozzarella. And also from the San Francisco Neighbors Solidarity Foundation, we get these wonderful beans, and this is great. So I'm going to have the black beans, cheese, and we're going to make a quesadilla. And how can I forget the primary thing? Oh my goodness. This is truly a combination of all of the bags that we get. So we got this on Thursday, and this is, I believe it's chili lime chicken strips, which is chicken breast and chicken rib meat strips. The most important thing about this is don't add any more salt. So I'll be sauteing this and probably adding a little seasoning to it. I'll show you. And then I'm going to add the black beans in with the breast strips. We're going to make a, I guess we call this a chicken quesadilla. Okay. And I'm going to add onions in and onions and garlic. Now onions, we received these about maybe 2 months ago, and I've had them in the refrigerator. I like the purple onions as opposed to the yellow onions. We got a whole bag of yellow onions from Calco. Plus, we usually get 1 or 2 onions on our other bags. So we have plenty of onions, but I'm so glad I saved these because they're milder. So I'll be chopping onion and garlic and adding that to the black beans, and then adding the black beans in with the chicken. It's going to be delicious. And then on the tortilla itself, I'm going to shred or cut really fresh mozzarella. It's going to be so nice. And then fresh cilantro. I'll put jalapeno in the quesadilla. We also, I think maybe 2 weeks ago, some of us, the Village Project, we had provolone. So I'll be using the mozzarella, the provolone. I want to really, the provolone, I want to use everything that I have from the bag in my refrigerator, okay? And then I did have this on my own. I'll probably sprinkle a little bit of the Mexican shredded, it's got cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack. I really like this blend. I'll put a little bit on that. And then for the top of the quesadilla, I'll make my sour cream and chives kind of dip on the top. You can also use the Greek yogurt that we received in our package from Village Project. Please take a look at the expiration date on all your dairy and perishables. And then I'm going to take the chopped jalapeno, avocado. This is a really old avocado, so hopefully it's from the farmer's market. I'm sure it's still good enough to kind of make a quick salsa. So I'll chop up some of the cherry tomatoes with the chopped jalapeno, avocado, and I'll put a little bit of green onion in and a little bit of cilantro. Oh, and a little bit of lime juice for the salsa. Okay, let's get started. Quesadilla time. Woohoo! We can do this, Midtown. Quesadilla time. Remember, we're using this processed meat that we received from Calco in our bag. I'm glad we get meat, but just be really careful because it's processed. Do not add salt. Do not add salt. Okay, to the stove we go. I guess we have to chop first. We'll do a little chopping. Okay, just so that you know, this is Saturday at 7 p.m. and I live in the hood, and listen to the construction that's still going on. They wouldn't do this in any other community but the black community on a Saturday and shelter in. And we literally have construction going on all the time. Just need to make that point. Those of us who live here, you know what I'm talking about. It's very frustrating. But anyway, here we go. I'm not sure. I want to shred this, but it's really soft because it's fresh mozzarella. Yummy. Let's give it a try. Kinda. Yeah, this soft cheese is hard, right? Soft, hard. Yeah. Nice and ripe. Well, it's kind of overripe, but that's perfect. Actually. Put a little lime juice in. We'll put a little, of course, sea salt. We'll put a little black pepper. And we'll set this aside. This is going on top of our quesadilla, and then probably just a little smidget of sour cream or yogurt. Okay, I think we're all set. And rinse them, even though these are low in sodium. Let's take a look at the sodium. It is 130. So even though that is really low for a can of beans, I'm still going to rinse them. That helps get as much of the sodium out because I don't need it. So remember, we have that prepared chicken, and we don't need to add any additional sodium. So just a real quick rinse. It should be nice and hot, and literally straight from the bag. And the remainder I'll put back into the freezer. I'll put in another bag and back in the freezer. That's what I like about the meat that we get from Calco's. You can just do it portions and put it back in the freezer. I didn't put any oil in. If you have spray, you might want to do that. But since this is processed, it's already got a lot of water in it, so you just kind of heat this through. And I think I've just decided I'm going to do a quesadilla with the chicken and another quesadilla with just the beans. So we have a vegetarian high protein, 2 quesadillas. Some old herbed butter that I use for my Hasselback potatoes. So I'm going to just put a little bit in here, just to kind of give it a little herb and butter bath. Yummy. Doesn't that look good, y'all? And then we will put a little garlic, just a little garlic. We'll toss that a couple times. Easy, y'all. Easy breezy. Now that's ready to go. Yeah, it smells so good. Perfect for a quesadilla. I didn't add any more salt. So there's our strips already put in our quesadilla. And now with all these good things right here at the skillet, those little bits and pieces, yummy, we're going to put the beans right in. Black beans go in, heat goes down. Put a little bit of garlic. Green onions. Red onions. Actually, I want all the onions. And a little bit of olive oil. A little bit of olive oil. Chopped jalapeno. Yes. A little bit of heat. Y'all, now we're about to do our quesadilla. Put the heat on medium high. So let's put the cheese. This is the mozzarella cheese. Provolone. And let's do the jalapeno. A little bit of green onion, just a little bit of garlic. Oh, and a little bit of the shredded Mexican cheese. Our black beans. Great source of protein. Yummy. Yummy. Alright. Make sure it's not too brown. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, good. Nice golden brown. Let's just put this, keep it on medium. We just want all the cheeses and everything in there to marry together, and then we'll do our second one. That looks good. One more turn. Yummy, y'all. Yummy in the tummy. this wonderful quesadilla. Put it over on the butcher block. Alright. That already looks good, right? Smells delicious. See it? We're gonna put it in our mouth. 1, 2, 3. Black beans, the onion and the garlic. So good. And the salsa has a little kick with the sweetness of the mango. It's everything. Everything. I like both of them, the chicken and the vegetarian one. Bye y'all. Quesadillas. Both chicken and vegetarian black beans. Bye y'all. Bye.